guests. So today is we are going to have our virtual visits to the Lumut Maritime Terminal, or we call it Lumut Port. So this event is actually being organized by the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport Malaysia, Perak sections, and also the Young Generations, CILT Kampa. For today visitations, actually the purpose is to visit the Lumut Maritime Terminal. LMT is to expose the affiliates members as well as the students of higher learning institutions on the bulk cargo operations. So through these collaborations or these virtual visits, hopefully that we can have a better understanding on the operations for dry bulk ports, or we call as a bulk port area in Lumut. So basically this program tentatively is 2 hours, the durations. So we are starting from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. So welcome to all. So just a reminder to all of you, you can actually register your participants in the chat box provided here. And then later on, after we complete the virtuals visits, and then you have also signed out for registration so that we can record on your participants. All right, so I think as we know that the port is basically is a crucial importance sea waterways for countries. And then normally we are talking about the major port in Malaysia, but we are very maybe we have very limited sharing in terms of our traditional or conventional seaport operations. So today we are going to have these exposures, so you can know better about what actually other than containerization, what and others cargo that are operated by especially by our LMT's port. So I think without further ado, I think I hand over this actually to Mr. Aziz bin Ahmad as a Senior Manager Corporate Social and Responsibility to start his sharing. So at the same time also maybe later on, maybe some of you, if you have any questions related to the operations on port and then you want to know further, you can always use the chat box to ask any questions related to the port service or port operation. So with that, I hand over to Mr. Aziz bin Ahmad to take over. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam and salam sejahtera. Thanks, Cik Carol, for your introduction and welcoming to our virtual visit. I'm quite used on the online meeting, guys. First of all, selamat datang and thank you for joining us this morning. I'm quite used to this during this COVID, online meeting, but this is the first time I'm having this so-called virtual visit. So as much as we like, we will try to let you know who we are and what we do, what type of cargo that we handle down here. Okay, again, before I proceed, my name is Aziz. I'm the head of the LMT operation as well as support service division. Today with me is my so-called orang kanan, Mr. Yusrizal. Maybe for a start, we will introduce who we are. Lumut Port, siapa pun dia punya, shareholder and whatnot. Yes, we may show the first slide. Okay, this is our vision. Our vision is to be the most efficient bulk cargo terminal operator in Southeast Asia. And okay, to provide the most efficient port services for all types of cargo, to exceed customer expectation and remain competitive in the market, to strengthen the Lumut Port brand. Lumut Port is our brand name. In fact, our official name is registered as a Lumut Maritime Terminal. Lumut Maritime Terminal, but our brand name is Lumut Port. And the last one is to increase shareholder value through sustainable business growth. That is our mission. Next, use. These are our shareholder. Our largest shareholder is PCB, Perak Corporation Berhad, anak syarikat, subsidiary of our Perbadanan Kemajuan Negeri Perak. And also TMB. TMB punya subsidiary, the company name is Integrex Berhad. So our terminal is located here in Kampung Aceh, Siti Awan. We also at the same time developing and manage the land adjacent to our terminal, which we name it Lumut Port Industrial Park. We're having about 1,000 acres of land over there. As for now, I think left with only 2 lot vacant. The rest are being also up and developed into factories, you know, warehouses and whatnot. At the same time, also we handle LBT terminal, which is about 10 kilometers from here. LBT terminal is owned by our shareholder TMB. This terminal is to unload or discharge coal, aram batu for their power plant. Next, use. Okay, this one for just extra information. At the same time now we are developing our next terminal, which we call LNT2 or LNT2, which are now in progress. We are supposed to complete it by this year end, but unfortunately, during for the past 2.5 years, we're having this COVID. So there's a lot of restriction, you know, MCO, stock work order and whatnot. So we now our new target date to complete is by next year. I think the earliest the end of next year, because we are now about 40% behind our schedule. We're having this just to share. We're having this LMP2 because our current LMP1, where we are now, already reached the maximum capacity. Where now almost every day we're having bunching of vessel waiting to berth. So that's why our strategy for our business plan is to have another new terminal, which we already got a land. We bought a land, and now we going to develop lah. We're going to build another terminal similar to this port, this terminal, and we're going perhaps maybe the same type of cargo. Okay, now this is our board of directors. Our board of directors consists of four from the state government representing Perak Corp as well as the MB. We have Datuk Manaf is our chairman. Cik Zainal, yang berhormat Datuk Haji Samsudin, and Datuk Umar Azmi representing the state government of Perak. And TMB, we have 3 of them, Datuk Umar Isham, Datuk Roslan, as well as Cik Zainal Abidin Shah. This is our journey. You guys can look from year to year. Maybe we start in 1993. This is our beginning. We have this concession agreement with this Perak State. 2002, we start operating LBT di TMB punya terminal. Okay, this is our terminal operation where I'm sitting now. The wharf is not as long as what Penang Port or Klang Port having. We only have about 510 meter length of wharf, where 2 berths are dedicated for the dry bulk and 1 for liquid bulk. And we also having 2 barge berths. Our depth, we are river port. Maybe most of you does not aware. I mean, let me explain. I mean, we are a riverine port. Our frontage is Dindings River. We are not, Selat Melaka like Port Klang or Penang. We are only riverine port where the depth of water, the frontage maximum is 12 meter. So you talk about size of vessel, at the most we can only handle Panamax size of vessel. We is what 200 meter in length. And the method of loading or unloading the cargo, mostly we using manual machineries. But 3 years ago we purchased I would say highly type of machine from Germany, where we managed to increase our productivity in 2018. The machine we call it ISL and MSL. This terminal LMP1, we have the potential to increase the cargo to 7 million. As for now, we planning to have additional dockyard, new warehouse, and another additional barge berth, and the new machineries to be able to reach this tonnage handle to 7 million. Okay, yes, before that is for 2019 and even 2020 also, the major cargo throughput that we're having down here is the limestone, coal, petcoke, clay, Portland clinkers, petroleum and PKE. These are the major cargo that we handle here in LMT. Almost 86% of what the cargo that we handle here. Okay, this is the other terminal. This is highly tech. This is the Selat Melaka. Dia punya frontage is Selat Melaka. Basically, we having an agreement to operate this terminal because LBT. We having an agreement through OMA, Operation and Maintenance Agreement, to handle coal from the ship or vessels to the TMB stockyard. TMB power plant, they name it TMB Jana Manjung Power Plant. This is our marine services, targets and palleters, bullet pull test, ship to ship, full bunkering, and also we having permanent mooring and layup. These are the type of business that we having, and these three we in fact this new business we are going to have a ship to ship operation at the river mouth, and also we having a new contract with TMBJ on the operation and maintenance, and also marine. We having a new type of marine where bunkering, boiler pull test and whatnot. This in fact our business plan. We having about 1,000 vessels per year lah for at Lumut, ABT, LMT and Wale. We're going to promote LMT to be a bunkering hub, It's about who we are lah. Now, before I proceed to my corporate video, any questions so far, guys? Any question? Ada soalan tak nak tanya? Any one of you coming, asal Lumut? Pernah, anyone?
I think they all unable to speak from their device, I think, because I think this one is just for us actually. They just can type their questions through the chat box. So I think you can just continue your even later the last part. I think they can actually ask the questions.
If no question, then okay. Okay, this is our video, our corporate video. Tadi music ni.
I think there is no sounds from your side, I think.
One minute guys, ada technical glitch pula. Sekejap. Because there's no volume background.
Cek, ada tak? Tanya tengok ada tak? Ada dengar tak?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ada tak?
Ada suara tak?
Ada juga, okey. Tapi sorry. Tetap saya belum sorry. Ada. Ada? Tak ada. Dia pakai komputer punya ni.
Itu.
Orang boleh buka. Itu tak ada. Kalau kita betul ni, orang tak kenal. Kita betul tu, orang kenal.
Depan ni ada slide.
Tak ada.
Ada ini lah. Question answer tu.
Ini macam orang tak cakap kan. Dia orang tak cakap, orang tengok je.
Memang. Tengok lah.
Apa yang suka?
Saya tengah kacau anak dia. Ada student dah daripada Netherlands Britain. Kenapa pada cara ni? Anak saya tu. Tapi student dia kami bayar dengan student macam dulu. Sebab ni.
Kena cakap. Dia pernah kan. Tak tahu.
Okay, that's about it. Our corporate video. Any questions so far? How many actually students we have down here? We have Unita and also di KL. Ada apa yang tanya guys? Okay, from what are the limitations and constraints? Okay, since we are a river port, the constraint we cannot have a bigger vessel down here. There's a limitation on the vessel draft lah. Unlike if a port situated on the Straits of Malacca punya shoreline ni, dia punya draft maybe more than what 50 meters and above. But since we are riverine port, sungai, you cannot cater bigger vessels. Such a vessel at the most we can handle in terms of length, panjang, is only about 200 meter lah, 200 meter. Panamax size, dia punya apa nama deadweight tonnage should not exceed 35,000. That is our biggest constraint lah. And the challenges is we cannot have a mother vessel coming here. What we have is feeder vessel. But even though apa nama ni mother vessel we cannot cater down here, what we did is to arrange with the ship owner to have this Panamax size type of vessel to direct from Lumut to Europe or Korea or China, for example. Cik Muhammad Azamdin, well, we don't handle container down here. What we have, Lumut Port is what we handle is only on bulk cargo, dry bulk, liquid bulk, and break bulk. We did not have any containers at Lumut Port. We did have when we first started, but we cannot penetrate the market. We, Penang and on the up there, and also Klang Port at the south, they been operating the port for 100 or over years. So kita tak boleh nak capture the market. We lose out. So kita change kita punya business plan. Kita handle bulk cargo saja. We do not have container. Pandian, okay, I saw your question. Okay, challenges itulah. Challenges dia, we can have bigger vessel down here. And we have to address the channel, the navigation channel from the river mouth. I mean, from Pangkor tu, nak masuk ke dalam is about what, 115 to 20 nautical miles lah. So the dredging must be done regularly. When I say regularly, 2 years once kita mesti dredge because the situation is very fast. Kita mesti maintain the the depth of the channel tu at 10 to 12 meters. Otherwise, the vessel will be grounded. And future plan, yes, kita sini dah maximum. So we are having to have another terminal just across the terminal we having now. STS transfer is not much. We just started STS last year November. So not much lah. I would say about for now 45%. We handle the cargo. STS is ship to ship sample on the Strait of Malacca. It's not at the river mouth because they are a big vessel. But we just started the business last year. So the business does not, baru mula. So kita belum capture the market yet lah as for now. From Perata kapal masuk ke fasiliti setahun berapa kapal? Well, dekat sini, terminal sini on the average sebulan dan 40 kapal. So setahun sebab 500 lah, 500. Tapi kalau kita combine dengan LBT, we handle about 1,000 plus vessel a year. 1,000 lebih. 1,000 lebih kapal yang berlabuh di apa nama ni? Lumut Port. Yeah, dredging is killing us. Dredging in fact sebenarnya dredging ni it falls under the Marine Department. Selalunya dia akan dredging ikut this kita punya budget Malaysian plan lah, tapi selalunya kita push Marine Department to have it once in every 2 years. Selalu dan lately ni kita pun contribute juga in terms of budget tu kita contribute. Sebab kan harapkan Marine Department as you know under federal. So bila dia orang ada dredging plan tu kalau budget tak mencukupi ataupun kita nak dredging some new areas yang dah shallow tu, selalunya kita sumbang sikit lah, we contribute lah 10 ke 50 million kita contribute for the dredging. Yes, maintenance dredging. Good question, Pandian. Maintenance dredging memang regular. Every 5-6 months kita dredge depan tu. Sebab sungai dia punya situation dia tak macam laut, Sungai punya situation is very fast, cepat. Kalau tak dikorek, tongkang-tongkang dan kapal-kapal tu akan grounded lah. Yes, that's correct. Capital dredging by pressure. Pandian, may I know you are coming from where you are? You dari mana? You Oh, from Westport lah. Welcome, Mr. Pandian. Oh, you ex-Westport. Okay. Now, in my... Science and technology, okay. Alright. What kind of cargo will be handled at LMT2? Well, I would say as for now, similar cargo. So we are planning to have, the bulk cargo that we handle down here is quite dusty. Kita separate the cargo into two, we segregate lah, cleaner cargo and dirty cargo. So what we do have plan is the at this terminal we're going to have a dirty cargo maintained here. The clean cargo we're going to shift to LMT2. Clean cargo is macam limestone, you know, gypsum. Coal is quite difficult to handle. Coal, when the dust flying here and there, itu kerja droppings to the cleaner cargo ada masalah lah. So dekat sini kita try to segregate. I mean far away from each other, tapi tempat dia constraint. So bila LNG2 just what we plan. Sana cleaner cargo and also liquid lah. Di sini kita maintain so called dirty cargo. I hope my explanation answering your question, Mr. Pandian. Yeah? Any further question, guys? Personally, I would like this COVID-19 it's all gone and over lah, because you know ritual visit macam ni I'm not satisfied lah. I mean let's wait it's gone and over, so that kalau dapat nanti when the COVID is gone, you are all free to come and visit us. Seeing is believing lah, orang kata kan. Seeing is believing. Sebab yalah, kalau face to face ni kita lebih mudah memahami. Oh, Mr. Pandian, you know my Mr. Rahman. He retired in year 2014-15. How is Singapore planning? Wow, this is tough question for me. It is tough question. I'm sorry, I don't have my environment officer with me here today. But of course, what we do down here normally, we've been, eagle eye by this environment, Jabatan Alam Sekitar, you know. Every now of course, we working under their supervision as well. Whatever environmentally affected is being supervised by this Jabatan Alam Sekitar, and it's permissible lah. No, Encik Aminuddin. No, I don't think so. Lumut Port, we still, I think we handle cargo orang tak nak lah. Orang tak nak kita handle. Atau Perak, as you know, there's a lot of mineral. Bahan-bahan mineral kat Perak ni, dia from the limestone itself tu, macam-macam boleh jadi end product, so basically what we handle sini, majority of the cargo is coming from Perak itself. Bahan-bahan mineral, you boleh Google tengoklah bahan-bahan mineral yang terdapat di Perak ni. So container wise memang we did try when we first started, tapi tak boleh nak penetrate the market. Penang dengan Kelang is too tough for us lah. Memang kita tak boleh nak ni. Yes, kita sini memang kita ada OSHA, kita ada safety officer, ada 2-3 orang, you know. Kita ada, but unfortunately they are not with me today. Kita memang ada. Safety, health, environment, memang kita ada satu jabatan khusus pun. Kita panggil health, safety, security and environment, HSSE. but they were not with me today tu. Tapi kita ikutlah, kita whatever DOS, NIOS punya requirements. We have to follow. In fact, in terms of this masa COVID ni, kita yeah, we been on tough lah. Even now also, most of our staff yang mana close contact, kena quarantine, stay at home, working from home. Yang mana positif, of course lah, kena do. So we are down by what? 60% ni, 40% lah. Most of us management level memang kerja, tapi yang the rest of them kalau close contact, we are not going to allow them to come to office. Dr. Julius, okay, your question is what are LNP strategic plan to strengthen smart partnership in terms of promoting expansion? Well, as for now, I don't know, in terms of COVID for the past 2 years, normally before COVID, we used to have a rapport with our government agencies such as MIDA, MITI and whatnot. Whatever investment, we used to go together with them to Europe, China, to penetrate and to get the investors coming and invest with us. Go back. Okay, what we have done, this is our business strategic plan for the next 5 years. Sorry, for the next 10 years. We are now into year 4th year now. The keyword is business growth, productivity improvement and efficiency. Okay. The MD2 for our new terminal. I visited MD2 years ago with lecturers from And MIT, media, thank you, Mr. President, thank you. Do come and visit us again. I mean, post-COVID lah. Any students from Netherlands Maritime, Johor? What are the initiatives taken to implement the dust mitigation? Well, I'm not an environment punya expert so-called, but okay, we do have apa ni, the road tankers. What do you call that machine use? Huh? Sweeper, the road sweeper, you know, dust collector, and what? We have a very high fencing to protect the dust going to the main roads, coming to the terminal and whatnot lah. We do have. I mean, it's tough job lah to contain the apa nama ni, the dust that we have over here. It's not easy, but kita terpaksa, we have to. I mean, kalau if the dust ni pergi and settle dekat kita punya neighbor punya facilities kan, gudang dia orang ke apa ke, di one call and then the Jabatan Alam Sekitar will come over us. And kita kena compound a few times also. So we have to live with it lah. We have to live with it. Okay, Encik Muhammad Azamdin, may I know what is the purpose of okay, number one is to cater for the terminal LMT1 now, sudah sini, mati ni, dah penuh. So we having everyday bunching of vessel, dah tak boleh dah. The capacity is almost 80% and above. Kalau ikut UN punya apa nama ni, business ni tak boleh. Kalau more than 75% and above, kita should have a new terminal. So the impact now LNT3 also dah mula nak masuk dah. Sebab LNT2 ni kita dah banyak pada potential apa nama ni, investor yang datang nak invest lah, tapi belum betul-betul sign MOU mana. Tapi planning untuk LNT3 sekarang dah bermula. Dah mula dah. So the purpose of having LNT2 is to assist, I mean yang current terminal ni dah maximum. Kita like it or not, suka tak suka, mahu tak mahu, we must have another terminal. Kalau tidak nanti kita punya klien akan lari lah, pergi port lain, Penang atau Kelang lah. We doesn't want that to happen. Internship program, some even, yes. We have about what? I think about 15 of Uni KL, UMT Terengganu. I'm not sure about apa nama Netherlands Maritime. I'm not sure. Tapi internship ada. There was one guy a few years back. But it's not working with us lah, internship. During COVID, we don't have lah. Sorry, we didn't recruit any more interns from university. After the COVID over, nanti kita akan fikir balik lah. Sekarang ni kita tak galakkan apa nama practical student internship ni. No more internship during this COVID. But staff, as for now, staff kita yang dah quarantine at home pun yang positif, yang close contact, banyak dah. In fact, my operation team dekat IBT, kita terpaksa buat kerja 12 hours ni. Banyak yang frontliners lah. So called we have our own frontliners. Those who working on ship, warehouses and whatnot. That is our own frontliners. So we are down by 30% now. So we've got worried. Ini Omicron ni very fast ni dia punya jangkitan tu. Tapi kita plan lah. Kita plan kalau you plan to fail, then you planning for fail lah. Kita memang ada terpaksa ambil backup, nanti kita hire new guy ke apa ke. Memang this COVID ni terrible, memang susah. But we have to manage that lah. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Pandian. Kita, yalah, we handle cargo, we wish other port doesn't like to handle lah, We do have even some cargo coming from Klang, coming over here. Sebab Klang, they doesn't want to handle that cargo, they tak cargo lah, bak cargo. So we are welcoming them, even some from Penang also. Can you let us know in terms of different cargo handle about liquid project? What is positive? Okay, in terms of monitoring, okay, we do have a benchmark lah for each cargo that we handle. Kita tahu, we monitor in terms of portability for every and each of cargo that we handle. There's a benchmark. Maximum and minimum tons per hour. Even the ship also they do have. So macam say for example dekat BT tu, what we have is we call it dispatch and demolish. Say for certain type of cargo A dah katakan 20,000 tons. 20,000 tons, you must be able to complete in within what? 2 days. Kalau you fail to achieve, you pay demolish to them. Kalau you exceed, kalau you berjaya, you akan dibayar insentif and nama dispatch money lah. Tapi tak semua kapal ada agreement macam tu. Itu hanya di terminal TMB. Tapi di LMT ni what we have is kita ada benchmark for each cargo, and each cargo tu kena relate pula dengan equipment yang kita pakai. Kalau kita pakai conveyor, dia punya rate per hour lain. Kalau kita pakai Grab for example, rate dia lain. But we have the benchmark for each cargo, and to achieve efficiency of course lah. Semua orang kena main peranan lah. And alhamdulillah, thank God, for the past 25 years we've been operating. Kita punya kata orang throughput, we have never failed lah. Every year since we first started in 1995, cargo throughput that we handle from 90,000 tons when we first started, sekarang ni dah cecah dekat 5 juta lah. Begitu juga dengan revenue. Staff kita tak ramai. Kita staff kita tak ramai. Sekarang ni kita hanya ada 260 over staff saja. Tapi yang kita banyak outsource lah, in terms of truckers, lorries, machinery, banyak kita outsource. Dan kita tak target. Bila kita outsource, kita punya contractor ni, we put a target on them. For this type of cargo, you must be able to complete within what? Number of shift, number of days. Kalau dia berjaya, kita bagi insentif to the contractor. Kalau dia gagal, kita penalize dia. These are some of our warehouses lah, and this is the biggest one. The new one we built it 3 years ago. Warehouse number 4. The size 26,000 meter square. You can accommodate 118,000 tons of cargo. this open stock yet. This is a type of machinery that we handle. This is big bag, jumbo bags. This is limestone. This is coal. This machine we bought from Germany 3 years ago. It cost us 21 million for 7 units of them. And we plan to have another 3 or 4 for LMT2. Kita plan nak pergi Germany, tapi COVID ni Germany kena quarantine for 2 weeks. We feel not the right time lah. Kita tunggu dulu COVID habis, then maybe dah habis ke, ataupun the now figures nightmare lah, 32,000 yesterday. Any more videos you to show? Slide ke? How the internet support the Lumut Port? Well, to answer your question, Cik Karul, I don't have to go very far lah. We talk about internet yang adjacent ni saja. We have over 100 over companies dalam dia. Dulu masa dia orang buat the land, when they want to build a factory, we sign up dengan dia orang, sign tu. kita kata dalam agreement tu, 50% of your cargo must go to Lumut Port. Sama ada masuk ataupun keluar. So, yang berdekatan ni banyak hilang. Yang Lumut Port Industrial Park tu, most of the cargo coming in and going out from us, from Lumut Port. And then from there, interland, kalau you pergi further up, Ipoh, Taiping, macam jumbo bags, most of them kami pun Taiping, Ipoh, Kuala Kangsar. Yelah. Kita dan juga kerjaan negeri lah. Kerjaan negeri biasanya bukanlah memaksa apa. Selalunya kerjaan negeri bila dia nak bagi lesen operating untuk kilang-kilang ni, dia orang akan beritahu lah pada setiap manufacturers ni support Lumut Port, you know. Selain daripada kita pun selalu juga jumpa dia orang ni dalam FFM meeting, manufacturers punya association and whatnot kan. Selalunya kita jumpa dia orang, kita beritahu lah, kita boleh handle dia cargo. They don't have to go to Penang or Kelang, come to us, you know. Kita marketing lah. So selalunya tapi kita of course kita kena prove to them that we can handle their cargo, satu, and then second, the efficiency must be there, productivity maintain, you know. Selalunya kalau ini kita akan tanya dia orang, what more can we do for you, what more can we do for you, kita galak. Tapi bila kalau terminal dah penuh, then we kena avoid gudang pun dah nak ambil penuh, kapal-kapal pun bancing, tunggu lama. That's why we're going to have LMT2 ni supaya benda-benda ni dapat dikurangkan permasalahan ni. I saw one question tadi. Who are our competitors apa tadi? Our competitors, can you share with us? Ini ship to ship. Transfer. We are new in this STS ni, Cik Carol. We are new. Ada sedikit apa nama kata orang permasalahan lah. I mean of course memang ada masalah, tapi kita ada sedikit how should I put it lah. Dia dengan authority lah. Dia bunkering for example. Bunkering kalau you tengok dekat Johor, Singapura memanglah kita sini ada sedikit dari segi polisi lah. Kita punya, sorry to say lah, kalau ada government officer dalam, minta maaf lah. Kita ada sedikit biarlah jabatan ni kata begini, jabatan tu kata begitu, you know. Tak ada synchronize. Unlike Singapura, kalau dia kata one roof center, betul-betul one roof. Immigration was there, custom was there. Apa lagi? Domestic punya ni, pengguna-pengguna punya kementerian was there. Kalau dia kata half an hour approval, half an hour dia akan buat. So most of the ship yang flying Strait of Malacca ni, dia akan buat bunking kat sana. Ship to ship pun sama. Kita sini mungkin baru, kita punya ni authorities belum really understand that apa nama business was there, tapi tidak membantu kita sangatlah. So kita masih lagi mencuba ni. In terms of yalah administrative punya problem lah. So ship to ship belum betul-betul orang kata kita setakat ni baru ada 2-3, tak banyak lah, tak banyak. Banking pun sama, banking kita nak ni banyaklah halangan dia. Oh, competitors. Competitors, since we handle bulk cargo, big bulk, dry bulk dan liquid bulk ni, okay, up north, pinimport lah. Tapi bukan pinimport yang container tu. Yang it's not MBCT. Not apa nama Batu World Container Terminal. Dia Pry. Pry bulk terminal. Dia handle similar cargo to us. Cargo yang hampir sama dengan kami. Liquid ke, big bulk ke ataupun dry bulk. So, pinimport, Pry bulk terminal is our computer. Second yang di bawah ni, yang di Kelang ni. Southport, they handle bulk cargo juga. So, yes, these are two our main competitor lah. Selain daripada yang lain macam jauh sikit, Kuantan. In terms of kalau macam cargo tu letak di Perak nak pergi Kuantan memang apa nama unproductive lah kan. Memang not viable lah. So, cargo yang di Penang, Kedah, Perak dan Selangor Utara ni memang kita akan cuba sebaik mungkin untuk tarik dia orang datang ke sini. Kompetitor ke port, yes, Pry bulk terminal dengan Kelang lah yang handle bulk cargo. Because dia orang punya main kat ni container, kita tak ada container. Okay, what else? Waalaikumsalam. Any interesting or update for the second Lumut Port? Update second Lumut Port LMT 2 ni still under development lah, in progress lah, and akan ready siap next year before end of year. Sekarang 2022 pun dah masuk March dah. Zaman COVID is not easy lah. During this COVID times macam-macam lah kita dari segi harga pun kita nak maintain kalau boleh bajet kita tak mau overshoot di bajet. Tapi di supplier kadang-kadang dia orang gunakan alasan COVID ni barang dah naik lah, gitu dah mahal lah, you know. So banyak benda yang kena kita evaluate balik, kita kena, you know, bank the table lagi, you know. Tu kita nak maintain pricing tu. Mr. Pandian, yes. COVID, when we having first MCO in year 2020 March. Yes, we were down lah masa itu. Yalah, I mean, kita port, we are government declare as essential services, perkhidmatan perlu. So yang management we can work from home. Our frontliners working lah. What we do, kita we give some incentive to our frontliners lah. Incentive, and also we provide them food packs because we don't want them to go into to town and meet with people, nanti kena affected, and then our team will be affected lah, you know. And yes, it's a tough job lah. For April, May and June 2020 tu, even July, we are down by almost 50%. Sebab you see, kita ada SOP in place, kita ada temperature checking, kita ada SOP in place, kita ada tapi malangnya support service and logistic in terms of transporting the cargo, I don't want to name any kementerian lah, tapi they come up with, oh no, we cannot allow the lorries to go on the road, so we have to go and meet them lah, authorities yang berkenaan untuk, I would say the word Melayu lah, appeal to them, please understand lah, kita kerajaan benarkan kita operating, tapi support tu kementerian yang berkenaan tak bagi. So finally over banyak kali meeting lah, I think more than 10 times lah, online meeting lah, face to face meeting. In August baru dia benarkan balik. So from August kita push balik, kita work hard, finally we managed lah to kita dapat balik kita punya yearly throughput punya target lah. We managed to achieve our target lah. Even last year also 2021 also it's quite tough lah. Bila yelah kalau yang supporting punya ni you kena quarantine at home, you kena kalau positif you kena masuk center tu. And then memang affected lah, memang affected. But now okay lah, is no more cases memang banyak, tapi them are stage 1 and 2 and they allowed to work, so tak ada masalah lah. Cuba kita kena manage. Now it looks like most of us are managing the COVID, memang ada staff kita, especially on the safety punya ni, memang diorang kena kerja 24 hours lah. I mean kena manage the COVID within our own industry lah, our own staff, Any media before that, what is the plan for future? Yeah, future kita going to have MD2 lah. Yeah, we are expanding. We plan to have more and more cargo so that we can have more and more revenue. More revenue means what? We can do more CSR lah. Betul tak? Okay, again from Tuan Carol, any major incidents related to OSHA before this, how the port manage? Memang ada, I would not say major lah, ada lah a few cases. Tapi selalunya bila berlaku, whenever this berlaku incidents or yang melibatkan safety, kita kena report. First of all, we have to report to Jabatan Kesihatan Pekerjaan ni, and normally we work together lah. They will guide us how to manage the incidents tu. Tapi tak banyak. Kita yang I've been with Lumut Port from day 1 and 26. I'm supposed to retire, guys, sebenarnya. I'm supposed to retire 2 years ago, but the management extend my services for another 2 years lah, 1+1 lah, on contract. So as far as I remember, I think no, we don't have major, except for one recently. Last year we having one of our chemical tank farm leaking. So but we manage it with Jabatan Kesihatan Pekerjaan. One minute, I got to add my team. System available to monitor popcorn We don't have the right system as for now, Cik Karol. Port call ni real-time mesti we don't have, but kita ada website. Dalam tu apa ni, vessels, apa nama, at berth, vessel waiting for coming in, vessel the anchor ke anchorage. Yes, we do have. You can always access to our website and have a look at our vessels schedule and whatnot. It's all there. And kita transparent. I mean, first come, first call basis lah. But of course, beforehand you kena submit the notification of ship arrival kan, notification arrival and your next port, your last port, and then you have to declare your whatever lah, K1, K2 to the custom. Dan the best thing is upfront payment. Most port kalau saya tengok, I was in port plan before lah, but in the year 80s dulu, I started off my journey lah. Penang, Kelang, kita collect upfront. For a vessel to come here and work here, kita akan collect upfront. When tak berkargo tu dengan jumlah dia, kita akan calculate how much the port charges yang bayar, then only we can arrange for the ship to come in. So basically kita tak ada potong queue lah sini. Apa nama, whoever arriving first dekat pilot station tu, then they have every right to ni lah, ikut queue lah. Dia tak ada potong queue punya. Wah, ini panjang nak cerita ni. But to make it short, affecting in terms of cargo tak, because they handle iron ore. We don't handle iron ore. Tapi in terms of kita, tapi dah terlambat lah. Patutnya, well, ini ada sikit cerita politik ni. Patutnya tempat tu memang kita, kalau tanya 10 tahun dulu, memang we plan for our own expansion. Tapi dah wali dah duduk situ, kita tak buat apa lah. Cuma ship coming in, coming out tu kena sikit, kalau at same time kena tough for our pilots lah, dengan dia orang punya pilot, supaya tak berlanggar kapal. In terms of cargo, no, they are not our competitor. In terms of manpower, yes, dia banyak ambil orang-orang kita yang experience. You know, pinching our own staff. When they first started dulu, dia orang tak ada staff punya pengalaman. So what they do, dia offer gaji bagus. Staff kita ni, yalah, bottom line, end of the day, duit lah kan. Gaji. So kalau kita bagi, buat bagi 5,000, sana bagi 6, dia orang lari lah. Itulah. Tapi in term of cargo tak ada, we are not competitor. Comply with green policy. Ini tadi yang saya explain tadi ya Tuan Khairul. Kita apa nama ni? Kita sentiasa bekerjasama dengan Jabatan Alam Sekitar. Whatever dusty environment kat sini is permissible. Is permissible makna memang dibenarkan oleh undang-undang lah. Kita cuba manage the dust tu supaya tidak melebihi say what 5%, you know, yang adalah alat-alat yang Jabatan Alam Sekitar control. Kita juga at same time kita ada water tanker, kita ada fencing, kita ada what? Jalan kita sentiasa basahkan supaya tak berhabuk dan sebagainya lah. Kita memang we work together with alam sekitar dalam hal ini. But it's not easy. I mean, to manage a bulk cargo terminal, it's not easy. Banyak, yalah. Kita nak kadang-kadang kita menghadapi tekanan juga sebab Yalah, bekerja di tempat yang habuk kan. To us, kalau tak ada habuk, tak ada rezeki lah. Kalau bersih, sunyi, apa ni, that means we are not generating any revenue. Tapi kalau ada habuk-habuk, sikit-sikit je, nanti awak kita tahu. Our business is running good. Any more question, guys? Yes, selamat pagi Danisha. Your question is, may I know if Lumut Port is practicing or planning to practice ESG, environmental, social and governance? Practicing and planning. Practicing of course lah. I mean, we do have, kita ada satu pegawai environment kat sini. But it's not here with me today. Ini pasal environment ni, social and governance, social. Yalah, environment lah kan. Environment is part of our everyday punya ni. Kita memang ada pegawai yang akan memantau dust ni, you know, kebersihan, environment punya ni. Sebab kita dealing with dust cargo. Okay, ya, container port they go by per units per hour. Macam okay, but cargo kita measure of course lah in terms of kita for every type of cargo that we handle dia ada okay, macam katakan limestone. Limestone kalau kita pakai our shell for example, depending on the size. Because limestone ada size, ada 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch or the biggest 9 inch. So depending on the size of the cargo, katakan okay, kalau 2 inch type berkargo, kita tahu kalau apa nama ni, size 2 inci for example, we can do 300 tons per hour. 300 tons per hour meaning kalau 8 hour shift tu 2004, kapal ada 3 mesin, 3 petak. So from there we calculate lah. Tapi kita target macam limestone, satu hari berapa dia boleh. Ada indikatif, ada figure dia, ada benchmark dia yang kita kena ni. And being a private port, whoever, yalah pegawai yang bertanggungjawab internship tu, dia answerable. Kalau dia fail, at the end of the day, besok lusa dia kena panggil. Kenapa tak boleh buat? Dia have to explain. Lagipun kita ada sistem our own, sini kita panggil PMIS, Port Management Information System. So whoever yang ini kita akan monitor kat situ. Kadang-kadang of course lah ada kadang-kadang machinery tu down, bila down kita cepat-cepat kita akan replace dia lah apa. Kita memang ada apa nama sistem yang pantau setiap shift, setiap kargo, setiap kapal yang bekerja ni akan achieve whatever target yang kita letak. Tapi berbeza, setiap kargo yang ni memang dia punya measurement dia memang berbeza-beza depending on the cargo, depending on the machine yang kita guna pakai. Okay? In terms of ringgit and cent, how much cargo you put per year? Wow. Ini kita punya pendapatan tahunan lah. Okay, alhamdulillah. Thank God for the past 25 years, we never fail to contribute balik, kita bagi balik dividend to our shareholder. Okay. Saya katakan dah 5 tahun yang lepas dah. 5 tahun lepas, without fail. Kita sumbangkan balik kepada negara yang 30 hingga 35 juta ringgit setahun. So kita punya revenue before tax tak banyak lah. We are not rich like Portland or Penang. Kita dalam 100 million to 100 to 120 million a year lah. Sebelum tax before tax. Setelah tak cukai ada dah sikit keuntungan dalam 60 juta, 70 juta lah. Alhamdulillah. Cargo throughput we handle 2 terminals as for now dalam 12 to 40 million tons a year. Kalau dia convert ringgit, itulah 120 to 100 to 120 million a year before tax ya. Wow, I thought yes, is it Mr. Pandian, can you I pass it to you. I mean, can you share with me lah kalau boleh your email address. I send it to you, nanti you share lah dengan your student. I will share with you our videos and our whatever information yang kita share hari ni. I will email to you. Nanti you hantar to your student and the rest of the academic punya staff yang you nak share. Boleh? Alhamdulillah. Congratulations. Thank you Encik Aminuddin. Ini berkat kerja kuat. Kita punya tagline tu lah. I selalu beritahu, I mean, all of us at Lumut Port, kita punya tagline senang je. Bila customer datang, atau kita punya potential customer datang jumpa kita, dah habis bincang, dah habis bercakap, what more can we do for you? Kita akan tanya dia. Sebab kita tak nak, yalah, bila kita dealing with people ni, kita nak rasa dia ni dihargai, win-win situation. Kita kadang-kadang kita tak tahu apa jawapan penyendak tu. Sebelum mungkin kita akan cater lah. Kadang-kadang ada, kalau permintaan yang kita tak tunaikan, jangan berjanji. Kadang-kadang tak boleh. Sebab biasanya manusia ni tak suka dihampakan. Kalau sebelum mungkin kita akan cuba tunaikan whatever dia punya ni. Kadang-kadang ialah dalam perbincangan tu ada permintaan yang kita rasa sukar untuk kita tunaikan. So we say, I'm sorry lah kan. No. Tapi cara yang nak saying no pun ada juga caranya kan. Jangan mengecil hati. I mean, to make short, how to say no with a smile lah basically kan. Macam mana nak kata no with a smile supaya dia rasa dihargai lah. Tapi sebelum mungkin whatever yang ni kita akan cuba cater, kita akan cuba tunaikan lah. Selalunya yang menjadi halangan ini harga. Kita ada set of port charges untuk setiap kargo yang kita handle. So selalunya kita, kalau dia boleh bawa kargo, the more you handle, kita bagi diskaun. Macam kat kedai lah. Kalau kita pergi kedai-kedai baju, for example, kalau you beli banyak, dia boleh minta diskaun banyak. Begitu juga kat sini. So, kita kalau dia boleh bagi kita, kata setahun, more than 100,000 tons of kargo tu, kalau for example, kalau harga kargo tu normally RM20 a ton. Tapi kalau dia boleh bagi kita 100K, kita boleh reduce. Kita boleh reduce 17 ke 16 ke instead of 20. Untuk menarik dia supaya jangan dia pergi tempat lain lah. Jubal, I will send my presentation to Pandian, Mr. Pandian at must.edu.my. Nanti Mr. Pandian akan share dengan you guys. Siapa yang tak, just contact Mr. Pandian lah. Nanti Mr. Pandian akan pass dekat you lah. Okay? Ni seorang lagi Jubal dia minta juga you apa? Tak payah, actually kalau if you guys apa nama ni dekat YouTube pun ada, kita adalah few videos kalau you nak tengok. Well, Amirul Zakaria, tadi saya explain tadi dah yang pasal dust pollution tadi ya. Razi, Assalamualaikum salam. Pihak Lumut Port di bawah pihak berkuasa pelabuhan mana? Saya nak cerita sikit pasal pelabuhan Lumut ni unik sebenarnya, apa nama Encik Muhammad Razi. Kalau you tengok macam Port Kelang, dia have Port Kelang Authority. Further down Johor, PTP dengan Pasir Gudang, dia have Johor Port Authority. Lembaga Pelabuhan Johor. Di Pening begitu juga. Pening dia pakai Suruhanjaya. Suruhanjaya Pelabuhan Pulau Pinang. Perak tidak ada Perak Port Authority. Dia unik sikit. Kita private entity, ownernya kerajaan negeri bersama dengan TMB. At one time kita ada satu authority yang dinamakan Majlis Pengurusan Pesisir Pantai Perak atau ringkasnya MP4. Tapi pasal politik lah, pasal politik MP4 ni dimansuhkan apabila kerajaan macam mana dulu inisiatif MP4 tu oleh kerajaan BN dulu. Tahun 2018 BN tumbang, PH mansuhkan. Jadi tapi zero rated lah. So buat masa ini kami kapal-kapal yang masuk sini, keluar masuk, kami di bawah seliaan Jabatan Laut, Marine Department. So we consider ourselves as Jabatan Laut lah. Sekarang ni Jabatan Laut adalah authority yang mentadbir kami ni. In terms of kapal lah, memang bawah Jabatan Laut, which is federal. Yes, Lumut Port is state owned. State owned together with TMB, but majority shareholders is Perak State, Mr. Pandian. You guys accuse me for 5 minutes. I'm going to
Ready, continue.
Okay, I'm back. Any more questions, guys?
I'm back.
Tak ada habis kot.
That's all. Thank you for today.
Right. I think there is no questions from the participants. So I think we can end for our meeting for today. First of all, I think I would like to actually express a very thankful for your presentation, Mr. Aziz bin Ahmad, as a Senior Manager Corporate Social Responsibility. Thank you for your sharing with our students, especially because I think most of them actually have a logistics backgrounds, and then some of them is not only from the Utah Kampa campus, as well as from UniKL MIMET, as well as other places lah as well. So thank you for your sharing to our students, so that they can have some a bit exposure, even though we are not able to go to visit physically to your port area, but then at least we have some exposure in terms of how the operations in the in the bigger perspective on the overall operations. So I think with that, thank you very much again for your participations, and then we meet again in future possible. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Also, from on behalf of UniKL MIMET, my name is Abdul. I'm so sorry because of being late to join this event, because I got class before the event. So on behalf of UniKL MIMET, we are actually appreciate so much what we done until now. Also appreciate and thank you so much to Lumut Port because agree with the event. I think he is very interesting and very what we call creditable to the students, for those who joined today, especially for the master student and for the bachelor student. Thank you so much, Lumut Port, and excellent performance from the Lumut Port as well. Okay, nice video and nice sessions, nice Q&A session. Thank you. Every single question has been answered perfectly. Thank you so much, Mr. Aziz. And thank you. That's all from me, UniKL MIMET, on behalf of UniKL MIMET. Thank you.
Thank you, Tuan. You're based in here, Lumut? You're based in Lumut? You di sini, I mean, where you based?
Yeah. I'm here.
Oh,
UniKL MIMET.
Lumut. Okay. I hope our presentation you go today, effective lah. I mean, kita mengharapkan at least now for today, most of us here tahu dah who we are, like everything, and what did you do to in terms of economic to the state as well as the country. Itulah. Nanti kita akan share video tu dengan Cik Pandian. Cik Pandian nanti boleh dia distribute lah to the rest of us, to the rest of you lah. Okay, thank you. Nanti kalau post COVID, kalau COVID-nya habis, everyone and each of you sini welcome. You boleh contact kami, datang sini site visit lah, proper site visit. Seeing is believing. Okay guys, that's all for today. Kalau ada apa-apa, just drop me an email lah, kat general Lumut Port tu. Kita ada apa nak tanya boleh tanya lah, general@lumutport.com. Okay. Thank you again, Tuan Carol. Thank you for moderating our virtual meeting.
Thank you, Tuan.
Okay, bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.
Bye. Thank you so much. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi